You don't have to throw up with Papa Smurf, nor do you have to feel this intense amount of nausea. Now there's many reasons this can occur, but let's go over some of the most common. The first one is they contain a polysaccharide called chitin, and chitin is very difficult for your digestive system to break down, which is why one of the best methods is kind of brew these things up into a tea and then filter out the fruiting bodies, because everything you're looking for has already been extracted into the tea. However, a lot of people still feel a little nauseous when they filter out the fruiting bodies anyway, which leads me to the second thing. What kind of foods are you normally eating on a daily basis? Because the microbiome of your gut definitely plays a huge part, which is why I started thinking about putting things in your diet such as fermented foods, fruits, vegetables, and things such as that. And yes, you can eat meat and fish, just try to stay away from processed foods and other kind of BS that's sold on the shelf, because you'd be better off just eating the cardboard box that stuff comes in. Now the third thing could be harvesting method or cultivation methods, because a lot of times there's other kind of molds and bacteria that grow in these things that you're not aware of. Which brings me to number 4, the storage methods. If you're getting these things from a plug and he's kind of giving them to you in a plastic bag and they look a little bit squishy, that should be a first warning sign. They should snap like a cracker. Otherwise, they shouldn't have any kind of moisture unless they're completely fresh. But even fresh ones can contain worms and bacteria and things like that, unless you cultivate it yourself. But if you're wild harvesting, that's one of the main reasons we make a tea. Or dry them out to store them for some rainy day. Anyway, as always, much love.